What's the purpose of righteousness? See, one of the things righteousness does for you is that when you comply with the word and the spirit, you will live above sin. But the thing is beyond sin. Sin is one of the things that righteousness empowers you to overcome. In 1 John 3:7, it says, my little children, let no man deceive you. It says, him that doeth righteousness is righteous. In verse 10, it said, in this are the children of God made manifest from the children of the devil. So righteousness should make you live above sin, but it's beyond it. In Romans 5:17, it said, they which receive abundance of grace and the gift of righteousness, they reign. So righteousness makes you reign in life. It gives you the authority of a king. Do you know why God is right all the time? It's because of righteousness. If God looks at you and you are short, he says, Thomas, how are you doing? Go and check the mirror. You'll be shocked that you are a tall man. You didn't discover it. Because he can't err. Righteousness is actually a power that makes anything you do or say to be so or right. That's what God gave us. That's why he said, they that have righteousness, an abundance of grace must follow it. Because without the abundance of grace, righteousness can't be righteousness. The grace supports what you do to be correct. So a man who is righteous can show up in a wedding feast and they say, water is finished. He said, it's not my time yet. They say, no, they need wine. They need wine. Wine is finished. He said, okay, fill those water pots. When they filled it, no prayer. Take it to the governor. That's righteousness at work. The water will have to comply. Because everything created has an intelligence. When a righteous man approaches it, he superimposes that intelligence. And when the king drank it, he said, people bring the best wine at the beginning. Why did you keep the best for the last? They didn't know what was happening. A righteous man made that water to become wine. That's reigning in life. Reigning in life is coming to a state where nothing subdues you. Rather, you subdue all things. And that's what God installed into us. So that when we talk, even creation will obey. We have the power to change things, to align with the will and purpose of God. Without righteousness, it will be impossible. What makes us kings is righteousness. The moment righteousness comes into you and you begin to live it out, you discover that there's a level of authority you begin to wield. That's why those who understand and live righteousness, they cannot but reign. It brings you into power of rulership. And that's not all. When the Holy Ghost came, another technology of Christ that he gave us is the mind of Christ. We know, not just because we read. Listen, we read. We study to show ourselves approved. But in case we have not read, when it is time to talk, we open our mouths, wars come. He said, we have not received the spirit that is of this world. 1 Corinthians 2:12 to 14. But the spirit that is of God. He said, therefore we know the things that are given to us by God. He said, which things we speak, not with words that human wisdom teaches. There's no philosophy that can teach it. There's no sociology that can teach it. There's no chemistry or physics that can teach it. He said it's the Holy Ghost that teaches it. Comparing spiritual things with spiritual. He said the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, neither can he know them. They are spiritually discerned. He went to verse 16. He said, but you judge all things because you have the mind of Christ. There is a mind in your head. There's another mind in your heart. The mind in your heart is called the mind of Christ. It was installed in you when the Holy Ghost came. See, that's why if you don't allow the Holy Ghost flow, you are cheating yourself. When the Holy Ghost begins to flow, it makes you to become like a visible expression of Christ. And the apostles walked in this realm. In 1 Corinthians 11:1, Paul said, follow me as I follow Christ. In 1 John 4:17, he said, as he is, so are we, not in heaven, in this world. Because we have cooperated with the Holy Ghost to download, to install, and to express everything of Christ that he has.